in honor of the incredible historic men's 100-meter dash of the 2024 Olympics in Paris. Let's create an interactive data visualization that shows the progressive standing of each sprinter through the course of the race. It's arguably one of the best 100-meter races in history, one of the most competitive for sure, as all 8 competitors ran sub 10-second times. The difference between first place Noah Lyles and second place Kashane Thompson was 5 one-thousandths of a second, and 2 one-hundredths of a second separated first and third place Fred Kerley. Here's what the end product looks like. So let's use Claude AI, Anthropic's Claude 3.5 Sonnet AI model, to create this interactive data visualization. There's an awesome interactive feature that I added and I can't wait to share it with you all. For the first prompt, I included an image of this data table for the race analysis of the 100-meter event. Later, I found that Olympics.com has a PDF of the same data table. This table shows us the splits at 10-meter intervals for each athlete, with the rows ordered in descending order of the athlete's finish. For the first prompt, I told Claude to create a line chart of the standing for each sprinter throughout the race in 10-meter increments as shown in the table attached. For the first iteration, I want to highlight the analysis that Claude provides. It focuses on the top performers, the medalists of this race. I asked Claude to remove the grid lines, use the Google color palette, and move the legend to the right of the chart. This looks much better, but it still looks like a metro or a subway map. In the second iteration, we're asking Claude to remove the circle data points on the lines and rename the chart, as well as adding axis labels. Because if you're just looking at this without any context, you have no idea what this chart is showing. Now the data visualization looks cleaner, and if you don't have any context about the data, you can see what the visualization is trying to convey. In the third iteration, we'll address the tooltips that appear when users hover over each data point. So we're asking Claude to order the data points according to the sprinter's position in descending order. So we can see the standings of all the sprinters at the first 10 meters, and as we progress through the race, the order in the tooltips changes, and we see that at 30 meters, Kashane Thompson has overtaken all the runners for first place. The next thing we'll do is ask Claude to add more space between the chart and the legend here, and we'll see if Claude will animate the chart like a GIF. I know Claude can create games, but I've never done animations before, so I'm not sure what to expect. And this looks really cool. This is gold right here, no pun intended. We just saw Claude replay this incredible 100-meter sprint in this interactive chart. But it's missing one thing, and that is a restart button. Adding that feature, we have a button down here that tells us the animation is in progress as we see the race develop. Once the animation finishes, you can click on the restart animation to watch the sprint progression again. So we can see from the beginning of the race to almost half of it, Noah Lyles is in last place until about 60 meters where he jumps into medal contention, when it's just a matter of what color the medal will be. Kashane Thompson with the red line has a strong start, with his acceleration phase and drive phase allowing him to lead for a huge majority of the race. Big Fred Kerley with the yellow line runs a great race with an excellent start, executing in the acceleration and drive phases, maintaining the second position for 80 to 85% of the race. You could tell the confidence from his semifinal, where he knew he executed very well, carried over into this final. I have to give a shout out to Kenny Benerick in the orange here. His time of 9.88 in this highly competitive race would have won bronze in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. The last thing we'll do is add the finishing times for each athlete in the legend. I would have loved if the font color for the legend remained the same as the color of the lines. It would have saved space and kept the legend simple, but overall, this is great. Claude allows you to iterate very quickly on a product. In the bottom right corner, you can copy the contents, download the file, or publish it. And that's what we'll do. So you can check out the link in the description. Now you can share the link to your artifact, and anyone with the link can view, interact, or use Claude to remix the artifact. If you found this useful, like and comment. If you want more content on AI and workflow automation, subscribe to the channel.